Loved one, I'm glad you stopped back in. Today, we are going to talk a little bit more about another psychic gift, or you can call it spiritual or sacred gifts, and that is psychometry. Do you have the gift of psychometry? I would love to know that. If you haven't already checked out the video where I share 13 different psychic abilities, also known as sacred gifts or spiritual gifts, however you want to refer to them, check out the video. Here's the card up here. Go ahead and check that out and then come back to this one and let's talk a little bit more about this gift of psychometry. I'm putting on my specs because I have notes here and I am going to read from them. Psychometry is the art of reading and sensing vibrational frequency or energy of objects and healing and manifesting through touch. Do you have that? The art of reading and sensing the vibrational frequency, the energy of objects and healing and manifesting through touch. So, and you've seen people do this. Like, I don't know if you've seen the shows where they would, be at the police station and they would have this psychic who could just take someone's sweater. This is a sponge, but they'll take the sweater and they can feel and sense, like maybe what the person did or what happened when they were wearing this sweater. This is what the person had on last when they were, murdered or whatever, or went missing or whatever. It was the last thing they had on. So energy attaches to people, places, and things. So objects we own or spend time with hold history. Our history plus the history of everywhere that object has been and everyone that object has been with. Okay, so when you think about, I know when I would go to the thrift, before I awakened onto this particular spiritual path, I would get things from the thrift, but I could kind of feel that there was something on it. Some things I would just leave, okay? But at the same time, the things that I didn't feel heavy energies in, I knew that they held people's energies. I didn't know what went on with those people or what happened in their lives. And I didn't hold a lot of judgment and attachment to that. But what I did do, my way of cleansing and clearing those things was simply to not wear them for a year. I would buy them. I would let them sit for like a year, 8 months at the very least, and then I would wash them. Most people would probably say they would wash it and then let them sit, but I just didn't really want to like finagle with them too much before I touched them again, if that makes sense. Some people would be like, why even buy it at all? I don't know, but that's just what my process was. And the things that I had a concern about, I didn't bother with. I remember going to an antique store, walked in the door, I felt some stuff and I backed out. I didn't know what that was. I'm like, no, we're not. I don't love antiques like that. I was just perusing the neighborhood, the little shops. So yeah, miss me with all of that. Okay, anyway, back to the gift. So it's as if the energy is held in a time capsule. So with the gift of psychometry, you can sense those vibrations to experience past, present, and future, wherever those imprints are connected. Okay. When you attune to a memory vibration, for example, by holding a crystal, those, I wish I had one here. I have a crystal here, but I really wanted to have an ammonite to show you. But when you hold something like that, you can go anywhere it's been, if you have this gift of psychometry. If you feel like you have this gift of psychometry and you like, that kind of sounds like me, but it doesn't seem like the gift is very strong, or it's, you need to develop it, just go ahead and develop it and see what happens. Just practice. Like this is a big crystal. This is a blue calcite. I'm not sure how old this particular stone is, but I have ammonites. As we know, in the crystal world, ammonites have been around for 400 million years. So if you have an ammonite, okay, in fact, I believe I have a video with ammonite. If I do, I'll leave it in the cards here. Just click there. But 400 million years old. Can you imagine the wisdom that's in that stone? Okay. Lemurian quartz. Lemurian quartz is a regular quartz. Let me see. Do I have a Lemurian here? You would think I would. I got so many crystals, but is this Lemurian? Yes, I think this is. Yep. This is Lemurian. I don't know if you can tell. You see these striations here? These lines in the crystal? Those hold wisdom, messages. So if you're someone who is gifted with psychometry, you have the gift of psychometry, you will probably be able to read the messages and the wisdom in these Lemurian crystals. Okay, so yeah, let us know if you have that gift. I'm really excited to find out. I'm excited for people to start really awakening to their gifts and really just diving in and leaning into it. So go ahead and leave a comment below. I'm going to go ahead and go on to our next video. Until then, live simply and be kind.